Did you know that Wikipedia has this like on this day section? Because I didn't. I mean, I do now. So I was just browsing through it and came across the fact that on the day that I'm recording this, which is May 17th, not the day that you're watching this. I feel like I should clarify that because I know I'm gonna get a million comments. It's not today. What are you thinking, Chris? Chill, okay? I'm recording this ahead of time. But apparently, in May 17th, 1977? I don't have this memorized. I'm not the world's like Chuck E. Cheese expert. On May 17th, 1977, the first Chuck E. Cheese opened.
Smile, America, say Chuck E. Cheese. Smile, America, say Chuck E. Cheese.
And just seeing that name caused a whole flood of memories to come rushing into my brain, like the floodgates of the screaming children that go through it. The doors. You see, there was a Chuck E. Cheese near where like my family lived back when I was like freaking 6. And so we for 1 year had a birthday party for me there. And I learned a harsh lesson that day. So some context. This is little baby Chris. I believe this was my 6th birthday, 2001. Yes, I was 6. And keep that in mind, right? I'm this little innocent baby. I'm trusting of everybody. Up to that point in my life, everybody I had known, like, treated me like, oh, you're the most amazing person in the world, basically. You know, as you do with little kids, right? And I guess I just kind of assumed that that was the way the whole world worked, is everybody exists to give you attention. So there I am inside of those, like, you remember those, like, tubes that you could climb into that were a million miles up in the air, even though in reality you were probably like, what, 6-7 feet off the ground? But to me, it was like a million miles in the air. And not only was it me, but also my crush at the time, Holly. And you remember with Chuck E. Cheese how you would like play the games in order to earn coins? Right? Am I remembering this correctly? No, wait, that's right. The parents paid physical money and then got coins, and then from those coins you could play games, and then the games would give you tickets which you could then exchange for like various cheap plastic toys. I don't know. Now that I think about it, it's a very complicated setup, but at the time it made, I don't know, it was just the way that everything worked. Don't question it. Do they still do that, or is it now like all an app that your kid has on their phone? But yeah, so it's me, Holly, and then this other girl. We were all in the tube, and I hear my mother call down from the floor level, you know, hey, Christian, let me get a picture. And so we, this is where the problem began. My mother had given me a paper cup full of those coins, probably $15 worth of coins. So, you know, I was frickin' rolling in the dough. At this moment, being the naive, trusting young child that I am, or was, no, I still am. Before this picture was taken, I took my cup of coins and placed it behind me. And then cheese, and we took the picture. All's well and good, right? Wrong. Very, very wrong. As this photo was being taken, a devious little demon child behind me was scheming how he could absolutely destroy my pure, innocent worldview. This picture truly captured the last moment of my childhood innocence, as I turn around only to lock eyes with this other child who is in the process of reaching for my cup of coins, grabbing it, and darting off. Excuse me? That was my cup of, that wasn't even mine. That was like money that my parents gave me. Like $15. This child just stole. And if I recall correctly, the thought of telling my parents that I had lost those coins, that someone had stolen them from me, like made me scared. I didn't want to, you know, them to think that, I don't know, it made me scared. So I climbed out of the tube really upset and just told them I'm done. And that was my Chuck E. Cheese story. And the day my childhood died. Fun fact, I freaking loved Chuck E. Cheese as a kid. And did your Chuck E. Cheese had? Because my Chuck E. Cheese had this special little like blue screen area, right? Where they had this camera set up and then this blue screen, you could go in and they'd like put different backgrounds behind you. That was literally my favorite thing to do. And well, we see how that ended. Just think, if it wasn't for Chuck E. Cheese, I might actually have a decently paying job and steady career. So yeah, unlike the apparently majority of people on the internet that like associate Chuck E. Cheese with Freddy Fazbear's and just being like creepy, it was a very tender place to young me. And so I appreciate you, Chuck E. Cheese. Happy birthday. But seriously, what's up with those animatronics?